is everybody doing today? Welcome here today to another Friday Sporkle quiz video here on the Just Ballin Podcast YouTube channel. Today I have one submitted by one of you guys. So shout out F-Town Pod for giving me this suggestion and linking me the Sporkle quiz. If you have any one of these, I'll shout you out if I like the one that I'm going to do for that episode. And you can let me know on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, anything like that. So yeah, we're going to try to get 100% today. I feel good. Top 5 highest paid players on every NBA team in 2025 or going into next year's season. This shouldn't be too hard. 150 names. I am going to put it on practice mode though, just in case. But I think the default timer is 20 minutes. I mean, maybe I can do it in 20 minutes, but we're just going to do practice mode. I'd rather get 100% in 21 minutes than get a 99% because I ran out of time. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get into this. If you want to play this yourself, though, I'll leave a link to it in the YouTube description. You can come back, see if you beat me or not. And let's do this. This one, I don't know. I feel like I should get 100%, but there might be one team out there that gets very interesting. So we'll start off from the top left. We got Trae Young for the Atlanta Hawks, Jalen Johnson making $30 million, Kristaps Porzingis. We have Alexander Walker, and then making $15 million flat. That's not Zachary Risachet right off that deal. Okay. Who is... See, now I'm already, like, stumbling in my head. You have... Is it a big? It's a Kungwu, right? Onyeka Kungwu. Bang. There we go. 5 for 5. We also got Cam Johnson for the Denver Nuggets there. For the Boston Celtics, we got the Jays, Tatum, Brown, White. See, like, I don't even think Pritchard is making that $10 million. That might be Hauser. And $27 million right now. Expiring contract, Anthony Simons. The Brooklyn Nets, Michael Porter Jr. making a ton of money. Maybe Cam Thomas makes this at one point. $25 million for the Nets. Nick Claxton. Is Day'Ron Sharpe there? He is not. Interesting. $15 million is Terrence Mann from the trade. See, 6.8. Is that Igor Zemin? That's okay. Bang. There we go. We got some rookies involved there. And 3.8. Like, is that Nolan Traore? That's crazy. The 20th overall pick is their 5th highest paid player. For the Hornets, we got LaMelo. $25 million on the Hornets. Why is it not coming to me? Miles Bridges and maybe Mikal. Yep, for the Knicks later on. $18 million on the Hornets. Colin Sexton. And then I think Josh Green and Grant Williams wrap it out. Let's go. For Chicago, we still got Vooch. Who's making $18 million on the Bulls? Well, we got Kobe White there. Oh, Zach Collins. He's the $18 million. And Kevin Huerter's the 17.9. There we go. Cleveland, we got Garland, Mitchell, Mobley, Allen, and Hunter. There we go. Cooper Flag. Not Cooper Flag. I thought he could make 14.1, but no. Is that Max? No, Max Christie's making like 8s. Let me just do Clay. Let me do AD, Kyrie, Gafford. Is Gafford making that much? He is. And is that PJ Washington? It is. Denver, we got Jokic, Murray, Gordon. 10.3. That's probably Valanciunas. There we go. The Pistons, Cade is making 46 already. Where that, I think, finally kicks in those 2021 extensions. $26 million Tobias Harris. Duncan Robinson is probably in there. And Karis LeVert. Some new additions this offseason. And $15 million flat, Isaiah Stewart. The Golden State Warriors at $59 million is Curry. Jimmy at 54. See, like, Kuminga is not there. Who's making 11.5? I mean, Buddy Hield, I think, is the 9.2. Who's making 11.5? Moses Moody. Bang. All right, Houston, we got Durant. We got Van Vliet making 25. We'll have Şengün extension. And I don't think Amen Thompson is making 12.7 yet. Jabari Smith probably is, though, because he was the 3rd overall pick. No? Is that actually not Jabari Smith? Okay, what about Steven Adams? Jabari Smith not making 12.7. I guess it's Finney Smith. There we go. I'm surprised. The 4th year of the team contract? I don't know. The Indiana, we got Siakam, Halliburton. We got, I don't even think Mathurin will be there. Obi Toppin is the 14. Who's making 18 million? That would be Nembhard's extension kicking in. And 11 million is a great contract of Aaron Nesmith. For the Clippers, we got Kawhi making 50. Harden making 39. Bogdanovic making 16. And who's making 18? That would be, it's not Beal. It's not Derek Jones. It's obviously Vita Zubac. All right, Lakers, we got LeBron, Luka. I think Reeves is the 13. 18 is Hashimura. And then the 11.5, I think it's Vincent or Kleba. So it's not Vincent. So I would assume it's Maxey. No. Okay. It's not Smart. It's not Laravia. It's not Aiden. Who's the other guy I just had in my head? Jared Vanderbilt, but I thought it was. Oh, it is Vanderbilt. Wow. We got Morant, Triple J, Aldama for the Grizzlies. 21 is Caldwell Pope, a new addition, and then 12.5 million would be. Who is 12.5 on this team? It's not Ty Jerome. It is Brandon Clark. Okay. All right. On to Miami. I feel good. I feel good, honestly. This may be so easy. I'm going to do another one for you guys here. Because, all right, Kevin Porter Jr. making the 5th most on the Bucks. I don't know why I'm doing Turner onto the Kubo. I'm just skipping the Heat. Hero, Adebayo, Rozier, Wiggins. And then who's making a flat 20.4 on the Heat? It's not Mitchell. Who the hell is making 20? Oh, Norman Powell. And then 22 on the Bucks. We got Kuzma. Well, that is descending out. It is. Okay, still 22 million. 13 million for the Bucks. Who was making 13 million? Bobby Portis, I'd assume. Okay. Minnesota, we got Edwards, Reed. We got Randall. We got Gobert. We have 24.3 million. Who's 24.3 million? For the Timberwolves. Now I'm just like drawing a blank because that's obviously McDaniels. I don't know why it took me so long. We got Zion. We got Jordan Poole for the Pelicans. We got Trey Murphy, and we got Herb Jones. For the Knicks, we have Brunson, Towns, Hart, and Anunoby. Oh, wow. We should clear this. Thunder, we got Gilgeous Alexander. Those contracts have not kicked in yet. So we have Holmgren, though. We have Hardenstein, Caruso, and Dort. Magic, Banchero, Bane, Wagner, Suggs, and Isaac. 76ers, we got Embiid, George, Maxey. No dollar sign next to the George. If anybody had OCD, I could bother them. $11 million for the Sixers. I don't know. Edgecombe might be here for the 8 point. No, he's the 11 million. And 8.3 is not going to be McKean in year 2. That would probably be Oubre. Phoenix, we got Booker. We have, I guess that's Beal. This is pre-buyout. 22 million for the Suns would be, is that Grayson Allen? No. 22 million for the Suns. It's a decent amount of money. Dylan Brooks. Duh. Portland, we're going to have Jeremy Grant. Is that going to be Aiden technically? It is not. Okay. 32.4. Oh, Drew. And then we got, maybe Scoot is making 11 million. He was the 3rd overall pick. Man, maybe the 3rd overall picks don't make as much as I thought. Denny is one of them. And then 11.5 Grant. Or I thought it was Robert Williams, but it's not. It's Thibault, sorry. And then Sacramento, we got Sabonis, Levine, DeRozan. We could do Monk. We could do, who's 14 million on the Kings? Schroeder, the new point guard. We have probably Wemby making 13. No. Okay, interesting. We got Vassell for the Spurs. We got Fox. We have Barnes. And then we have Cornette. Is Cornette making more than Wemby next year? No, it's not Cornette. It's another. Did I spell Wemby wrong? No, it's not Wemby. Huh? Is it Dylan Harper? No. Who's making 13.4 on the Spurs? Interesting. They signed. Oh, it's Olynyk. Okay, that's crazy. Raptors. We have Quickly, Barrett, Ingram. 19.5 is Pirtle, and then for the Jazz, Markkanen. Who's 19.3? They bought out everybody on this team right now. Well, is Taylor Hendricks one of these guys? No. I don't think Cody Williams. Ace Bailey might be one of these guys. He's making 9 million. Who's 19.3? Oh, Nurkic. And then 9.2. See, now I'm only thinking of rookies. I'm going to do Washington because Washington should be a little bit easier. McCollum, Marcus Smart, probably pre-buyout. We got Middleton. We have Alex Sarr. What? Okay. Sorry. Kispert. And then, is it Rashawn Holmes pre-buyout? It is Rashawn Holmes pre-buyout. Now, for the Jazz, I assume Jordan Clarkson's not going to be here. He was making more than that anyway. 9.2 for the Jets. I don't want to struggle here on my last ones. Let me just get this pretty easily, please. I don't think George Kessler's not making that much, right? It's not Cody Williams. I already typed in Williams. Who's making 9 million and 8 million on the Jazz? Is it like some veterans that I'm just blanking on? Kyle Anderson is there. I don't think it's Kevin Love for the 8 million. Who is this? This shouldn't be that hard. $8 million. It's not Keontae George. It's not going to be obviously Filipowski, Collier, Sensabaugh. Nobody like that. Don't tell me I'm going to get a 149. I'm going to hate myself. Did they sign anybody this offseason? Because they didn't get anybody for Clarkson. Did they give somebody $8 million? Who was their backup center? Is it? No, because I think it's Nurkic. You got Markkanen. You got Ace. Oh my God. This is pissing me off, Matt. Oh my God. Did they make it? Who is this? Oh my God. Come on. Is this like Eubanks? No, he ended up somewhere else. $8 million. Come on. This is going to piss me off, man. I thought I was going to breeze through this. $8 million for the Jazz. Let me just think in my head. Is it a point guard? They have Collier. It's not Patty Mill. I mean, let me just type these names. God forbid. Is it not Hendricks? Damn. I thought it would be like year 3 Hendricks. Who did they get in the 22 draft? I don't think it really. I mean, that was the last year with Mitchell and everybody. So they 23 draft. It's not Markkanen. Obviously. Well, let me stop saying Markkanen. $8 million. Like, that's a decent amount. Is it somebody from a trade from like the Luka trade with Hood Schifino? No. Oh my God, who did they sign? Is it somebody they also got in the Wiggins trade? Oh my God, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm really gonna sit here just trying to think of this one name who's making $8 million. I'm just kind of like going through their roster, but it could be a veteran that I'm just blanking on. Because they got back I don't think they got back anybody outside of Kevin Love and Kyle Anderson, right? In the Collins deal. Oh my God. Okay, it's not Svi Mikhailiuk. He's not making $8 million, right? It's not sensible, but let me just type these names. God forbid. 8 million is like a decent amount. Who is this? And how did they get here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this a center? Is this like did they sign like a Kevon Mooney type center this offseason? Who is this? Did they buy out somebody recently? I mean, let me just type in Collins. I don't know. I typed in Clarkson, right? Just God forbid, just in case. Who is this? $8 million? It's not. So Ace is making 9, but he was the 5th overall pick. They haven't had somebody drafted higher than that. That's why I really thought it could be Hendricks. Like, it's not Cody Williams, but I typed in Grant before, so he would have came up. It's not Keontae George. Damn, I don't really know who this is, and this is pissing me off right now. All right, hold on a second. Give me a second here. I don't think they were the team to pick up Malachi Branham. That was Portland. Okay, so it's not him. This is pissing me off. This is really pissing me off. I'm not gonna get this. I'm not gonna get this. I have no clue. I named because it's not any young guy, and I just did like a summer league video, and it's not any young guys. I hate my life. I'm not going to get this. I'm really not going to get this. It's not like Kyle Anderson. It's not like a DeAnthony Melton. Obviously, he's a free agent. Who is this, man? I'm going to hate myself if he was on the team last year. And I'm just, like, only thinking of new guys. Because last year, it's not like Michael Potter. Johnny Uzang got waived, but did he... Oh, I know who it is. Please tell me this is him. I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it. I'm pretty sure... I don't know how he got there. I don't know how I got there, but is this KJ Martin? Thank fucking God. Thank God. I forgot how he got there. I think it was like the Eubanks trade maybe last year or something like that. Thank God. I got a 150 out of 150. The average score was 78%, so I guess I'll take that. Was he the toughest name? No, it was actually Nolan Traore. I guess if you don't know the draft, then it does get a little bit difficult out there. All right. We breezed through that one. Well, I don't know. I almost didn't get that. Thank God I got that. I'm going to do one more, though. And we'll see if we can get back-to-back 100s today. Okay, this one may be difficult, but we'll give it a shot. It's can you name the last 15 NBA playoff brackets? All right, let's do this one. Can you name the last 15 NBA playoff brackets? Shout out to Tim Chang, who recommended this one to me as well. And he says, example, make sure to type out the full name. And you might be like, Matt, you could just type in all 30 teams. No, it's not like that. You have to go one by one. Now, I think... just in case, let me just do practice mode. So let me restart this just in case. So yeah, you have to go one by one. So I can't just type in Mavericks and it's going to be like Mavericks throughout all of these. So you kind of have to test your knowledge. So the West, the 1 seed was the Thunder. 2 seed were the Rockets. 3 seed were the Lakers. 4 were the Nuggets, right? They end up getting the 4. Yep. Clippers 5. Timberwolves 6. Wow, this one might take a minute, but this could be fun actually. 7 was going to be the, who was the 7? The Warriors. And then we got the Grizzlies at 8. East, we got the, well, no, that's the Cavs. Celtics, Knicks. I'm gonna be tired. This is going back to 20, I think 11. So I don't know. I may struggle there. Because if I'm like on my fifth guess for one, I'm just gonna give up then. 4 seed this year was the I think the Pacers got the 4, right? Bucks were the 5. Pistons. Who did the Celtics beat in round 1? The Magic, and then we have the Heat. 2024. All right, let's go back to this year. We got the Thunder as the 1 seed. I think the Nuggets got the 2. Timberwolves got the 3. Who was the 4-5 matchup that year? It was the Mavericks, I believe, were the 4. No, sorry. I guess that's my first incorrect. Clippers were the 4. Mavericks were the 5. So I mixed those up. The 6 were the Phoenix Suns. 7 would be the LA Lakers. And the 8 would be the Pelicans with no Zion. East in 24. I think the Celtics were the 1. The 2 seed. Who that was the Knicks because they beat the Sixers. We'll get to them. 3 seed. Was this the Bucks? Yep. 4 seed. Who is this matchup? I think the Cavs were the 4. Magic were the 5. Bucks were the 6. Wait. No, sorry. Pacers were the 6. 76ers were the 7. And the Celtics beat the Heat. So they were the 8 seed. Let's go to 2023 here. So this was the Nuggets season. I think they were the 1. The 2 seed this year were the... I gotta just remember these playoffs. Who did the Nuggets beat? So I think the Kings were the 3 seed. Did the Lakers get the 2? No. Sorry. I don't know. The Suns wouldn't have gone. Oh, no, the Grizzlies, sorry, got the 2 because the Lakers beat them in round 1. Kings got the 3. Suns got the 4. Who did the Suns beat in round 1? It wasn't the Trailblazers. No. Let me skip that one and I'll go back because 6 is going to be the Warriors. The 7 is going to be... Who was the 7? That was the Lakers because they beat the Grizzlies, duh. And the Nuggets beat... Who did they beat in round 1? Oh, the Timberwolves because that was Ant's like playoff rising matchup. Now, who did the Suns beat in round 1? Trying to remember. So this was KD. Don't think it was like the Pelicans. Obviously, the Blazers, no. The Spurs, no. Like, it could be, no, the Mavericks because they didn't make the playing tournament that year, and that's how they got Derek Lively. Obviously, not the Thunder. I mean, oh, you know what? No, it's not the Jazz either. All right, we'll go back to that one. Let's just go to the East 1 seed in 2023, which were the Milwaukee Bucks, who infamously lost in round 1. I think the Celtics were the 2 seed. The 3 seed. Who's the 3 seed? I know who the 4-5 matchup was. Who was the 3 seed? That would be... Because the conference finals ended up being the Heat and the Celtics. Because I'm pretty sure the Knicks and the Cavs were the 4-5. The 6 seed and the 3 seed matchup. All right. Well, the Celtics in round 1, I believe, beat the Hawks. And I think it was, obviously the Heat there. Who's the 3-6 matchup that year? It was... I want to say it was the... Oh, I know who it was. 76ers were the 3 seed. Nets were the 6 seed with Mikal Bridges. I mean... We can go back to that one. I'll do that at the end. Actually, why can't I just think of this? It shouldn't be this hard, Matt. Who did they play in round 1? Because I'm just trying to remember the series. I want to say... You know, like, every team that's coming to my head, I'm like, no. Like, it's not the Rockets. It's not the Mavericks. It's not the Spurs. It's not the Pelicans. Like, no way the Pelicans were a 5. No. I mean, no. I think they might have been a playing team. I guess by default, see, this is what I didn't want to do. It was, oh, you know what? It was the Clippers because Kawhi got hurt after game 1. Russ had an incredible game. Yes, I remember that now. Paul George was hurt. All right, 2022. Let's see. Who won it all in 2022? It was the Warriors. I don't think they were the, wow, this is getting pretty tough, dude. This is getting tough. The 1 seed in 2022, Suns were the 1 seed. Were the Warriors a 2 seed? No, I think the Grizzlies were back-to-back 2 seeds. Warriors might have been the 3 seed. Yep, 4-5. I mean, by default, it's always Mavericks Clippers. Right? They do. Actually, no. They didn't make the playoffs that year. They were a playing tournament team. The Mavericks in round 1, they beat... See, I don't even remember who they beat in round 1. But I know the Warriors ended up beating... I don't even know. I know the Timberwolves were the 7th seed and the Pelicans were the 8th seed that year. The 5-6... I mean, this shouldn't be that hard. Who did the Warriors beat in round 1? You know what? I feel like this was the, was this the Suns in 4 matchup? But would they have played the Nugget. Oh, no. Okay, so this is the Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson matchup. 4-5, Jazz, Mavericks. Who did the Warriors beat in round 1 in 2022? Because I'm trying to remember the series now. I'm going to say, like, it was it? I guess the Nuggets, right? Yeah, it was the Nuggets. So East 1 seed in 22 was probably, like, I kind of just want to say it was the Celtics. Or, no, because the 76ers were the 1 seed in 21. This is a tough one. So it's not the Celtics. Was it the Heat? It was the Heat. The 2 seed, I'm going to say the Celtics. See, I don't want to keep guessing. Okay, it was the Celtics. The 3 seed, oh, man. I know the Celtics beat the, I'm pretty sure they beat the Hawks in round 1. No? Huh. Oh, no. The Heat beat the Hawks in round 1. That was, this is what I meant to do. Yeah, there we go. The 3-6, I think where were the Bucks this year? I think the Bucks were the 3, because they played the Celtics in the conference finals, or conference semis, and that was the Grant Williams series. The Heat beat, wasn't my Knicks. They beat the Knicks in 23. I feel like I know the West better than the East. The East has been so interesting over the last few years. I don't know. I definitely could do 21. Let me do the 21 East, because I think I can kind of clear this one. Hawks were the 1 seed. What am I saying? 76ers were the 1 seed. The Bucks, I believe, were the 2 seed. No. Shit. Bucks were the 3 seed. So who did the Bucks beat in round 2? Was it the Heat? No. God damn it. Okay, well, I know the 4-5 matchup was the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, no, Knicks got home court. I was at game 1. And then Hawks here. This would be 2021. I guess the Bucks were the 3 seed? Yep. 2 seed were the Nets, because Giannis versus Kevin Durant on the line, which would mean who did the Bucks beat in round 1? Was it the Pacers that year? No. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. 7th seed would be the Celtics. 8th seed would be the Wizards with Russell Westbrook. Now, who was the 6th seed this year? Who did the Bucks... Was it the Bulls? It was... What? Was it not the... Oh, no. The Bulls were this year. The Bulls were, I believe, the 6th seed this year. There we go. Because that was the Lonzo year. Who did the Celtics beat in round 1? I think it was the Nets. Yeah, because then they kind of reversed a year later. I think Jaylen Brown was hurt in 21. And then the 4-5 matchup. Why can't I remember the 4-5 matchup in the East in 2022? I want to say 4-5 matchup. It shouldn't be that hard to try to remember this. But now I'm on the spot, so then it does get kind of difficult. All right, let me just go to the 2021 playoffs here. Obviously, the 2021 NBA title was between the Phoenix Suns, who I don't know if they were I didn't think they were the 1 seed. They beat the Jazz were the 1 seed, yes. And they lost to the Clippers in the semifinals, who I believe were the 4-5 matchup, again with the Mavericks this year. And then that would mean, I think the Suns were the 2 seed. They had a tough time against the Pelicans. No, that was 22, right? Yeah, so 21, the 3 seed. This was the Suns in 4 years. So was this the Nuggets? It was the Nuggets. 6 seed. Oh, man. Who did, like, the Nuggets beat in round number 1 in 21? That's just, like, a tough one to remember. Am I forgetting? No, I got all of them. Damn, this is kind of tougher, right? Going back and forth on this. I kind of want to, like, just do this, and then I'll come back with what I ended up getting. Because I kind of have to just, like, get my memory going of, like, this year specifically. Because the Jazz, they beat the... Oh, man. Because didn't Donovan Mitchell get hurt? Or was that late in the year that he had that injury? Trying to see who made it out of the playing tournament. Because you know what you could do? You can kind of try to think about who ended up being, like, the 15th pick that year in that 21 draft or something like that. Like, who's picking in that range. Like, I feel like the Pelicans were here. No. The Grizzlies were here, right? Yep, there we go. The Grizzlies were the 8th seed that year. They lost to the Jazz. The 6th seeded, because that was, like, the start of the Grizzlies' young core. Who did the Nuggets? Oh, Nuggets beat the Trailblazers in round 1. I remember that series. And then who did the Suns beat in round? Wait, no. Really? Was it not the Trailblazers? Damn, I thought the Nuggets beat the Trailblazers in round 1, but maybe I'm tripping. Was this the Trailblazers? Oh, wow. Okay. So I was off about that. I don't remember who the Suns exactly beat in round number 1. Oh, you know who they beat? Did they beat the Clippers this year? No? No, I just typed in the Clippers. All right, now I feel like I'm kind of struggling here. This one is tough, man. This one is tough. All right, let's try to do the bubble. The 1-seeded Lakers in the bubble. 2-seeded. I don't think the Clippers were the 2 seed. Were the Nuggets the 2 seed? No, Jazz might have been the 2 seed. Nope. I'm off here. Because I think the 4-5 matchup, or, this might have been the first year it was a 3-6. Clippers were the 3. Okay, see? Now I'm struggling. Were the Mavericks at 3? I feel like in some way, shape, or form they played in round 1. So maybe not? I thought they did. Or were they 2-7? Well, there was the play-in this year. So who was it between? The Pelicans? Was it between the Trailblazers? Yes. And then, or the Rockets. The Rockets were the scariest 8 seed. Okay, no. I know this. This shouldn't be this hard because the 4-5 was Thunder, Rockets. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, yes, it was. 4-5 was Thunder, Rockets. It was Chris Paul and the Thunder. And then you got one of these. The Trailblazers are here somewhere. I thought the Trailblazers were the 8 seed. No? Do I just have to type in the Blazers? I don't think so. Okay, I do have to just type in the Blazers. That's kind of, maybe it said that in the instructions before. So, okay, that means, let me go back to the West 6 seed here, because that was the Blazers then, right? Yep. The 7 seed, like who, I'm trying to remember the Suns. It wasn't the I typed in the Clippers. It wasn't the Pelicans. It was, I feel like they dominated this game. Was it the last version of like the DeMar DeRozan Spurs? I didn't think so. Damn, this is a tough quiz. Like Harden was already in Brooklyn then, so it wasn't the Rockets. Like it could have been. It wasn't the Thunder, obviously. Thunder were bad this year. Yeah, see, like that one I don't really know. I don't think the Timberwolves play the Suns. Oh, I'm trying to remember that matchup. I feel like I've gone through like every team in my head that it could be. Unless it was the Warriors didn't make the playoffs in 21. So it's not them. All right, 2020. Let me go back to this one. The 2 seed. Well, clearly wanted maybe the 3-6 were the Nuggets. Yep, Jazz. There we go. And then I'm gonna say like the Mavericks. Okay, it was the 2-7 matchup. Was that? And then I think the Bucks were the 1 seed here. 2 seeded Raptors. Yep. 3 seeded Celtics. 4 seeded Pacers. 5 seeded Heat. 6 seeded. Who did the Raptors play in round 1 of the bubble? I could actually cook. I think in these ones are kind of tough for me. Well, I want to say the Magic were the 8 seed. They were. I think whoever the 7 seed beat the Raptors in the first game and it was an upset. But it wasn't the Nets. It was the Nets actually, because Kevin Durant didn't play, Kyrie did. And then the 6 seed, who did the Celtics play in round number 1 this year? That would have been the 76ers, because I think Ben Simmons or Embiid were hurt. One of them was hurt because it wasn't a close matchup. 2019, I hope I can cook here. Warriors were the 1 seed. 2 seed were the Trailblazers? No, I don't think so. I think it might have been the Nuggets. Actually, who? Okay. I know who the 7 seed was then. 3 seed, was this the Blazers? Yep. 4 seed was the Rockets. 5 seed were the Jazz. 6 seed were the who did the Blazers play in round 1? The Thunder, because he sent Paul George and them home. 7 seed were the Spurs. And then I want to say the Pelicans were because they won the lottery that year. Damn, who did the Warriors beat in the first round of the playoffs? Obviously, it wasn't very close. Oh, you know who it was? Clippers. It was like Gallo, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I should be able to cook here too. 2019 1 seed was the Bucks. Raptors were the 2 seed. 76ers were the 3 seed. 4-5 matchup. Who was this? This is the one I want to get. Okay, Celtics were 4. Pacers were 5. And then everybody was like, yeah, I think the Celtics beat the Bucks in round 2 in the first game. And Paul Pierce was like, the series is over, and they ended up losing. 7 is the Magic. 8, Blake Griffin Pistons. Wow, so I cooked 2019, 2018. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to get easier for me. 2018, the Warriors were the 1 seed. No, sorry. Chris Paul Rockets were the 1 seed. Warriors were the 2 seed. Maybe I'm not going to cook. Maybe I just remember 2019 so well. Who was the 3-6 matchup? Because this was, let me do the East first, because I think the 1 seeded East or the Raptors. The 2 seed were the Celtics. Yep, 3 seed. The Cavs and the Pacers played, I think, in this matchup here. Cavaliers. Pacers were the 5, yes, because that was the game winner, the Oladipo game. And then who did the Celtics? I think the Wizards were good this year. No, maybe that was 17. 6 seed. Like, who did the 8 seeded Raptors play in round 1? Damn. This is a tough quiz, man. This is really tough. Like, I'm 15 minutes in, and I'm not even, like, I'm like kind of halfway done with this. And I still have a little bit blank up here. Like, let me go back to 22 because this shouldn't be that hard. Like, who was the 4-5 matchup in 2022? You would have had, I want to say it was the, you know who was, were the 76ers the 4-5? And then they played, oh my God, I'll remember this when I get there. They played the Raptors, right? Yeah, there we go. That was like the Scotty Barnes rookie season. I think the Sixers were up 2-0 and then they lost 2 in a row, something like that. There was an Embiid, I think, injured game. But yeah, they lost to the Heat in round number 2. 2021 7th seed. Like, who did the Suns play in round number 1? See, like, I don't want to go through every team because then I could just do process by elimination. It's either you know it or not. Like, I'm trying to remember the series off the top of my head. Oh, duh. This is what sparked the Russell Westbrook trade. Anthony Davis was hurt. It was the Lakers. Duh. And then the 6-seeded matchup, the Bucks ended up beating. So I don't think they beat the. I don't think the Bulls made it back-to-back years. No. I'm just trying to remember the matchup. The Bucks played. Like, did they play the? No, because the Hawks played the Bucks in the conference finals. The Nets. Who did they beat in round 1? Like. No, they beat the Celtics in round 1. So this is who the Bucks beat in round 1. Oh, wasn't it the Heat? Yeah, because they had that rivalry. All right, so I've gotten everything up to 2020. You can believe me or not, but I'm trying to give like a little bit of a blurb from that so you can remember, or so I can kind of prove that I know what I'm talking about. 2018 West 3 seed. Who, like, what? Well, I think the Rockets, didn't they play the Jazz this year? Oh, you know what? Thunder were the. Yes, and then the Jazz. This is Donovan Mitchell's rookie year. That should have been a context clue. They beat the Thunder with Melo, and then they lost again to the Rockets. They lost to the Rockets a ton. 3 seed. Was this? I don't want to just say these were the Blazers. Okay, it was the Blazers. Was this the Nuggets here? No. Because I don't think the Nuggets were like good yet until 2019. But they were kind of frisky at one point. Pelicans here? No, I guess 2017 or it was before that was like the Curry like game tying 3 against Anthony Davis and the Pelicans. So you had the Raptors were the 1 seed. Celtics with like Isaiah Thomas were the 2 seed. Actually no, Kyrie was there in 2018. You had the 6 seed. Like, who did the Raptors play in round 1? It was probably a bad team. Huh. See, like the East is now starting to be like a blur to me. These lower seeds. All right, let me go to 2017. Let me go to 2017 here, where the West 1 seed, I guess by default, Warriors, Rockets 2 seed. No, okay. See, this is why I'm like struggling a little bit. Okay, actually, I think I remember 18 a little bit. This was, I think the 7 seed might have been the 76ers. No? Did they play the 76ers in round 2? Yes, okay, 76ers played the Heat. It was Dwayne Wade's last year. Okay, now I remember. But who did the Celtics and the Raptors play in round number 1? Like, I may just have no recollection of some of these matchups. I'm trying to, like, 7 seed Celtic. Or who put the Celtics here? Oh, you know who it was? The Bucks. Chris Middleton had some, like, crazy shots in that game. And this was, like, I think still Jason Kidd. Milwaukee Bucks. Did the Raptors play, like, the Magic this year? No, because they did in 2019. So I don't think they did in back-to-back years. Could there have been, like, a frisky Bulls team? Okay, so actually... that helps me. Jimmy Butler and the Timberwolves played the Rockets. They just beat the Nuggets in like one of the final games of the season to get into the playoffs. But to try to remember who the Warriors and the Blazers played in round 1, I should try to, like, the Blazers one shouldn't be hard. Did they lose? Because the conference finals was obviously Rockets, Warriors. I'm just trying to remember who matched up in the round before that. But I just, like, this might have still been like a frisky... Oh, you know who it was? Were the Spurs a 7 seed, and this was when Kawhi got hurt? No, or it was. Or I was Kawhi whenever he got hurt. Might have been in 17, because maybe he didn't play. Actually, I don't think really Kawhi played in the 18 season, right? Because then he got traded in the 18 offseason. And then the Blazers, I can't really remember who they played in round number 1 in 2018. Like, the Lakers were bad that year. They didn't make the playoffs with LeBron's first year there. Or that was 2019. That was 2019. They didn't make the playoffs. So, I mean... yeah, no, they were terrible in 2018, right? They ended up getting the, what pick did they get in 2018? They got, like, the 10th pick, but they had to give it to, like, Phoenix or Philadelphia or some team then. So they were a little bit more competitive. Could this have been the, Because the 18 draft, they drafted Anthony Simons, the Blazers. I'm trying to think like who was in that range, which is so tough to try to think. Like the Nuggets got the 14th pick and they got Michael Porter Jr., which backs up my Timberwolves thing. Who did the Blazers play in round 1? Like I'm just trying to remember the series. Thunder? No, they were the 4 seed, right? Man, this is really like bringing me down memory lane. Memory lane. Was this the Grizzlies? No, because they had the 4th overall pick to take Jaren Jackson Jr. that year. I don't think the Mavericks, no, because they got Luka. Kings, no. Suns, no, they were bad. They got DeAndre Ayton this year. Now I just want to know who this was and just try to remember this series. Rockets, Mavericks, Spurs. I mean, I guess it was oh, you know what year this was? Oh my God, this was when the Blazers lost in round 1. They got dominated by the Pelicans, and Drew Holiday was like a menace in this series. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. And then 2018 8 seed. Like, who did the Raptors play in round number 1? Like, it wasn't the was it the no, the Pistons were bad, right? Or was it the Pistons? No? Okay. Well, see, that was just like a guess at that point. Like, the Hornets, they made it in like 2016. I don't think, no, the Hawks were bad this year. I mean, was it the Magic? No, they didn't play them. See, now those were like guesses right there. It wasn't the Nets, obviously. Because that pick ended up being Colin Sexton. There's just a team I'm obviously missing. Like, I don't think it was the Bulls got Wendell Carter Jr. in that draft. I'm just trying to remember the series. I want to try to at least go through 2016 in my head. Like, I'm going to do this off camera for a little bit and let you guys know what I get. Because I don't want this to be too long of an episode for you guys. I just want to get this 2018 8 seed. Like, was it the Wizards? I guess it was the Wizards. I just don't remember that series at all. Yeah, I just don't remember it at all. I guess it was John Wall, Beal. I don't know if John Wall was hurt. That one's just not crossing my mind whatsoever. Can I remember I don't know. I may try to do, like, 2016 I could probably pull off. Because you have, like, the Warriors as a 1 seed. And they ended up beating the Thunder in the conference finals. Oh, the Thunder were not the 2 seed. They were the 3 seed. So the 2 seed were probably the Rockets? No. See, I don't even remember now. Yeah. All right. Maybe I'm washed up, man. I'm like trying to remember this, but this was a fun quiz for sure. All right. So you know what? I'm just going to give up. This could take me a minute. I probably could have done all right and finished this off. I just want to kind of go through each matchup. Like you had 2 Spurs versus the 7-seeded Grizzlies. This is like the final grid and grind era. And then that maybe was the year Kawhi ended up getting hurt. Rockets, Thunder, which was, I'm trying to remember that Thunder team in 2017. Oh yeah, that was Russ's MVP year over Harden. They lost, I think, in 6 that year. Clippers and Jazz. Clippers were the 4 seed in 2017. Well, that I guess was the last year that I think CP3 was there, right? Or no, CP3 was already there, and they beat the Jazz there in round number 1. Shout out to the Jazz. Oh yeah, that was Gordon Hayward's last year, right? And then he left for Boston that offseason. 2016, the Spurs were the 2 seed. Clippers were the 4 seed. With Blake and Chris Paul. Blazers 5 seed. The Cavs are the 1 seed. They ended up beating the Pistons. Like, kind of, I guess was like the Reggie Jackson, Andre Drummond Pistons team. Yeah, shout out to the New Orleans Hornets in 2011. Yeah, like that 2016, you had the Hornets and you had the Heat. That was like the Ninja Turtle guy on the floor as well. You had the Raptors play the Pacers. You had the Celtics and Hawks in the 4-5 matchup. Like Al Horford series right there. So yeah, this is like jogging me down memory lane. I guess that's not a great score. Like 55, like I obviously could have gone through this a little bit more. I could have gone like the Spurs here as 1 season, stuff like that. I just kind of gave up at this point. What was like the toughest one to get? The 2011 Sixers. Well, they were the 8 seed, right? I don't know if I can go back and see the answers because that was the year they beat the Bulls because, sorry, Bulls fans, Derrick Rose got hurt. I don't know if I go back, will it give me mine? No, it restarts. So yeah, that is gonna be for me though. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys thought about these quizzes. Shout out to you guys that suggested me these quizzes as well. And since I got 100% on the first one, I guess it's only right that I got stumped on the second one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.